The Republican National Committee decided last week that every single Republican running for office under the banner of the Republican Party must pledge to support the eventual nominee, even if that eventual nominee happens to be a convicted felon. And we all know who they're talking about, right? Here's what happened, folks. You had Asa Hutchinson, the former governor of Arkansas, who happens to also be running for president. Obviously, Mr. Hutchinson is not one of the popular Republicans running for president, but by God, he's doing it. And God bless him for it, but he just doesn't have a shot. But anyway, last week, Asa Hutchinson had a call with the RNC. That was a very important call. So important, in fact, that he didn't even actually attend the call. He just had his staff do it. But during the call, the staffers for Asa Hutchinson said, hey, listen, one of your requirements to be on the debate stage when the debates start in August is that we all have to sign a loyalty pledge to the Republican Party, pledging that we will vote and support whoever the eventual nominee for the Republican Party becomes, even if it's not us. I, Asa Hutchinson's campaign said on his behalf, would like to offer an amendment to that. How about we say we'll support the eventual nominee unless it's somebody that's been convicted of a felony offense, referring to Donald Trump. And the RNC thought for a moment, kind of went back and forth for a few seconds and then said, no, we're not going to do that. You're going to have to sign the loyalty pledge that says no matter what, you will support the eventual nominee that the Republican Party puts up, even if that means that you, Asa Hutchinson, have to support a convicted felon. Now, what's fun about this is that now we have reports of Republicans saying, we don't care if it's a convicted felon at the top of our ticket. We want our Republicans to support a convicted felon. If, of course, Trump gets convicted in these crimes, right? That is the big caveat. But let's assume hypothetically that he does get convicted and he is the nominee. Democrats, I hope you're paying attention. The Democrats with money, the super PACs, the Biden administration, y'all need to already be working on these ads. This should already be a thing that's running. I mean, it's been 3 days actually since this news broke. You can put together an ad that quickly, purchase your ad buys, get it out there in the media. It's not that hard. It really is not. But the Republican Party forcing all of their candidates to sign a loyalty pledge, first and foremost, that alone is kind of creepy. But secondly, refusing to put in a caveat saying you'll be exempt from this if our nominee ends up convicted of a felony offense. By the way, convicted of a felony offense means he's going to jail. So the Republican Party is saying, if you want to get on that debate stage, you have to tell us right now that you would vote for a man sitting behind bars, that you might even have to campaign for a man sitting behind bars. That is what the Republican Party of today stands for. And the Democratic Party needs to be blasting that on television sets across the country. The Republicans, I swear to God, they are handing the Democrats everything they need to beat the crap out of them next year. And I am so disappointed that so far, the Democrats aren't doing any of it. They're giving you gold. Time for you to turn it into coins. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.